Hello, and welcome to Horror and Monster Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at this life-size tribute to The Thing. I absolutely love this piece. It was sculpted up by the incomparable Danny Wagner and painted up for me by Saul Alvarez, and they both did an astonishing job on this piece. It is a perfect tribute to Rob Bottin's work in the movie, and I absolutely love it. So let's go ahead and spin this around and take a closer look. The detail work on here is absolutely insane. They both did just such a killer job on this. Now, Danny sculpted this a few years ago, and I have the wall hanger version of this, which basically just is the two faces and kind of like a flat back over here. And I do love that piece, but I had been wanting the full sculpture, and he was able to get me one. I think that he is still putting these out or making these if people request them. So if you're interested in this, you might want to hit him up, and then you will need to get it painted. And of course, my go-to guy is Saul. He does just a tremendous job. If you look at all the coloring, mottling through here, the layers, it's just absolutely incredible. And I had to wait probably about 10 months to get this from Saul. He was really backed up on orders, but the wait was definitely worth it. He has just really outdone himself here. Detail work in the eye. I mean, it's just an incredible piece. And I mean, I don't even know what else to say about this other than it is really just fantastic. And again, it is my favorite piece from The Thing. I do have a life-size kennel dog, but I just have the cast for that. I don't have it painted up yet. I am going to tackle painting that one up, but right now it just sits. But sometime, at some point, I'll get that painted up. But this is just so incredible. I love what he did with the logo, where it looks like the opening of the movie. And if you look down here, and it's not even capturing correctly on camera, but all of the coloring through here and the way he brought out all of the textures and layers in the sculpt, he just did an absolutely tremendous job. I really appreciate Saul's hard work on this. He did another one up at the same time for another collector friend of mine. He goes by Texas Horror on Instagram, and he just killed it for us, and I am very appreciative of the work that he did. Alright guys, that's about all there is to go over on this piece. As far as size, it is about 22.5 inches tall and about 17 inches wide and about 12 inches deep. And again, I absolutely love this piece. Saul was able to bring out Danny's sculpt in this, and it just absolutely looks tremendous. And I like this so much better than the wall mount that I have. By the way, the wall mount is actually sold on Blackheart models. A lot of times I'll get questions on that, but you can get the wall mount. It is just the cast, so you're going to have to get that painted. Again, it took a while to finally get into the Slaughtered Lamb collection room, but it was well worth the wait. And a lot of times on this kind of stuff, you're in for the wait, especially if you're dealing with an artist that is very, very talented like Saul. He's going to have a backlog of work, obviously, of people who want pieces painted up by him. And I am so glad because it is absolutely worth the wait. And again, I am thrilled to have this piece. I really feel like The Thing is in my top 3 movie list. It may be 1 or 2. It's right in there with the original Alien, but Bottin's work on the movie is just absolutely incredible, and it's mesmerizing. The amount of work that he put into that movie, and it's just insane, the quality of work that was done. And it's a shame that work like that isn't really done like that anymore. They may have a couple of up-close practical effects shots, but overall it's all digital now, and that's just really a huge shame to these companies and these artists that do this kind of work. To me, nothing will beat the real practical effect. I think the digital effects just look too smooth. They look out of place. It's hard to blend them into the movie, and I like the awkwardness of the practical effects. When you see transformations, or if you see like practical effects and movement or whatever, it looks disjointed and awkward, and that just adds to the creepiness of it for me anyway. It's just a lost art. I wish Bottin was still in the business and doing these movies. He was just an absolutely incredible artist, and again, I'm really thrilled to have this tribute to his work in this film. Hopefully you guys love The Thing as much as I do. I imagine that all of you guys do, or else you really wouldn't be on this channel. I'm just rambling on, but it really is just one of my favorite films, and I can watch it over and over and over again. Lord knows how many times I've seen it already, but it is probably a once a year watch for me. So what I will do is leave you with a whole bunch of studio pictures of this bust that kind of bring out all the details. And as always, feel free to leave any questions or comments that you have on the piece, and I'll be happy to answer them. And feel free to like and subscribe and click the bell for notifications for new videos. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.